Hello everybody, this is of course Daddy Cans and my co-pilot Cashy Cans.
Hello everybody.
Welcome to today's Q&A by reaching, what, 10,000 followers?
10,000 subscribers.
10,000 subscribers, thank you every single one of you, and keep subscribing. And Kashy's going to start asking me a few questions and I'll try and be as honest and open as I possibly can.
That's right, as you know he said he would come back.
And you'll see me back here at 10k?
At 10k?
10k, come on, let's punt it.
At 10,000 subscribers. So here he is, 4,000 subscribers later. Thank you guys to everyone that submitted questions. I appreciate it. They were all submitted on Twitter. If you want to follow the Twitter, it is linked in the description. Go drop me a follow. Also, follow Daddy Cans on Twitter as well.
Whoop, whoop.
I'll leave his Twitter linked in the description also. Alright, let's get into the questions. We've got a long one. Starting away from HD.
Yo H-Dog.
What were your thoughts when Cashy decided to first start streaming?
I encouraged him.
Did you support him all the way?
Every step of the way, 110%.
Did you think he would make it this far?
Yes.
Were there any struggles along the way that you saw him having?
Yes. PC breakdowns.
Oh, my PC. I've had too many struggles with the PC.
Yeah, it's been a nightmare.
We got coming in from Marvel.
Yo Marvel.
I think this one's more aimed at me.
Right,
because this is about one of my crunker items.
Okay.
I don't know if you know, but I kind of own the rarest knife in the game.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's it called?
It's called the Frostbite.
Oh, I've heard of the Frostbite.
You have?
I have heard of the
Yeah,
Frostbite. Because I dip into the stream sometimes,
Mhm.
just to make sure there's not a lot of swearing and that going on.
Alright.
Because swearing ain't good. Right. So you got the Frostbite, yeah? What about the Frostbite?
I know that a lot of rich people are looking for a Frostbite.
Ooh.
Are you ever going to be willing to trade it? No. Also, how did I get into streaming? I got into streaming ages ago. I always wanted to stream. Always saw people on Twitch. But at the old house we lived in, I had terrible internet. So when we actually moved here and I had good enough internet to stream, I started streaming Fortnite on YouTube.
But you started about 9 or 10 year old, didn't you? You started doing YouTube videos about 9 or 10, didn't you?
Yeah.
Because I used to get pulled up with your teachers in primary school and you used to say, do you realise your son's on YouTube? And they shouldn't be.
Got a question for Luke.
Yo, look.
My question is for your dad.
Ooh, that must be me.
What do you think about your son hitting 10,000 subscribers? By the way, congrats, Cash. You deserve it. Thank you, Luke.
I think it's absolutely fantastic. And yeah, just keep on. It's amazing. But he's put the work in, you know what I mean? You don't get for anything for nothing in this world. You've got to put work in, you know? So he's done that and he deserves it.
Thank you. Alright, from Cammy.
Hello, Cammy.
Now, I don't know if you know what either of these things are.
Right.
It's nothing bad, don't worry.
Alright.
But I want you to pick one.
Okay.
KRM1
Uh-huh.
or KCC.
Okay, what are they then?
They're YouTube channels.
Alright, okay. Well,
No.
how can I pick one if I don't know what they are?
Well, now one of them is the one I own,
Uh-huh.
and one of them is not owned by me.
Ooh.
What one do you think's better? KRM1 or KCC?
But I can't answer that if I don't know who owns what, can I?
Just answer the question.
I don't know. I'm going for KM1.
I like that answer.
Yeah? Is that the right answer?
I like that answer. I like that answer. Got a question coming in from Reeve. Very easy to answer question here. He's just asking.
Hello, Reeve. Easy peasy. Go on.
What code should you use?
You should use code Cashy. Simples.
It's as easy as that. Alright, 47s. Now this man, he's another crunky streamer out there. And
Alright, 47s.
he thinks he's better than me.
Alright, okay.
He beat me in a 1v1, right?
Right.
When I first got my mouse.
Oh, wait a minute. I can see the little Irish flag. Is he Irish?
He's Irish.
Alright, okay. Well, all I can say is hello, we are the people. Okay?
Rematch me.
Rematch.
This is Conixo, another crunk content creator.
Okay. Hello, Cornish Corp.
This isn't really a question, but he put as a question. He said, "Stop vaping, not good for health."
100%, I totally agree. But I would rather them vape than smoke cigarettes. You don't need to do it now. I agree with you, mate. I agree with you. Yeah, stop vape, and certainly don't do it on screen. And same with your swearing.
I know.
It's
about
not
the swearing.
professional.
I know about the swearing.
Vaping on screen and swearing on screen is not professional. But you should think about cutting that out as well.
Alright, we've got a question coming in from Macaulay.
Hello, Macaulay. Is that Macaulay that I know?
Yeah, it's Macaulay, you know.
All right, mate.
He asked, "Who's the best Rangers player?"
Oh, who's the best Rangers player? That's a good question. I would say, at this moment in time, oh, Alfredo Morelos.
And who is going to win the Scottish League this season?
Easy peasy, Rangers.
I agree. Alright, next question from Dusty Daddy.
Hello, Dusty Daddy. I am Daddy also.
Have you always thought you would reach this milestone? Who's my inspiration? I mean, I always wanted to. Of course, I always wanted to. So I just kept uploading and streaming until I actually hit it. In terms of inspiration, I watched loads of streamers growing up. You know, plenty of people. You know, there's a lot of people I could think of that come to my mind. I'm not too sure actually. We'll have to move on. Exility asked why I started streaming on YouTube.
Hello, Exility.
The answer to this is pretty simple. I was already uploading Fortnite YouTube videos at the time, so I thought, why not just stream on the same platform and just grow my YouTube at once? The reason I ended up moving over to Twitch is for the simple reason of I preferred how Twitch looks, and I liked the fact I could play whatever music I wanted on Twitch without getting demonetized. It just seemed like a more enjoyable platform, and the emotes were way better on Twitch. So,
especially the Daddy Can emotes.
Renown asks, any books that you are reading?
Yo, Renown. Who, me or you?
Both of us. I don't read.
I'm reading the big book.
Big book.
Yep.
I don't read. Sorry. Uneducated. Slick asks,
hello, Slick.
How do you feel that you quick sold the Yarg Force?
Ooh.
I'm kind of sad. I didn't mean to do that. We got a question here from, is it Lemon QN Tree?
Hello.
Lem QN Tree?
Lem QN Tree.
What mechanic would you love to see in Cranker? What mechanic would you love to see in Cranker?
Oh, what choices have I got?
Oh, any game mechanic. Anything to do with the guns, anything to do with the movement, anything to do with the maps. What would you like to see in Cranker?
Right, when I used to play Call of Duty, I used to love that big one you put over your shoulder. You know that big gun you put over your shoulder from Nuketown?
The RPG?
I loved the RPG. RPG!
Alright, Alex asks, where did you first find Twitch?
Hello, Alex.
And what did I start streaming at first? I found Twitch when I was like 11. I remember, would we have lived in the old house then?
No, we would have been here.
It must have been younger then, because I remember I used to try and watch Twitch when we were at our old house, and the internet wasn't even good enough to load a Twitch stream. And I used to watch like COD Zombie streamers, and I really used to like a streamer called Official Shifted. That's where I originally found Twitch. Adam Kowalski asked,
hello, Adam Kowalski.
where are you in school? Well, since coronavirus ended up hitting, I got 3 exams, 3 GCSEs, I passed almost everything, and I'm set to be starting a level 3 media course in about a week.
About 4 days actually.
About 4.
Tuesday. Better get your sleep part sorted. 4 days. Counting.
Mick Yin asks,
Mick Yin, how you doing, Mick?
how did your family feel about you starting streaming, and does your family support you streaming?
It's a question to you, isn't it?
Well, I mean, I've always been doing stupid stuff online, playing games, making videos, streaming Fortnite, streaming Cranker. So it's something that my parents have just always known me to do. I've just always been shouting at something or just making a big deal over something. And I mean, they always supported it. They never didn't like it. But yeah, the family's really supportive. Since I got partnership, my dad posted it on Facebook, so now basically my whole family knows that I do Twitch. So that's brilliant. But yeah, they're all happy with what I'm doing.
Proud.
And they're pretty supportive. Alright, I think this is the last question
Right,
coming in from Llama.
Who is it?
Llama.
Llama. How you doing, Llama?
Congrats on 10,000 subs,
Whoop,
man.
whoop.
I'm so happy for you. Keep up the amazing work. Thank you very much. My question is, what inspired me to make Cranky's M1? Now, I briefly told you what Cranky's M1 is, right? It's the channel that I just take people's clips,
right,
and make them into videos.
All right.
And this channel's got 18k.
Bloody hell.
But what inspired me to start uploading on Cranky's M1 was pretty much I saw people are doing Fortnite with the clip channels, and then when I came and started streaming Cranker, I saw that there was a huge gap for clip channels, and at this time, basically most games has clip channels, and Cranker didn't have one. So I was just like, hey, I could do it. It's not too difficult content to make, to be completely honest. Yeah, a gap in the market.
Yeah, basically.
Alright, I think that wraps up the questions, Daddy Gams.
Okay, well, thanks for everybody for watching this video, and thanks for all your questions, and keep subscribing and following, and remember, use code Kashy.
I agree. Don't forget, Twitter's in the description. Join Cashy's Dungeon Discord server. It's a great place, almost 2,000 members. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.
Peace out.
Peace. We're done. Alright, awesome, thank you.
Good, wasn't it?
Cheers.
It was alright, wasn't it?
That was good. That was good.